Back to back to
Yep.
back.
Just like, let's go.
Do you need more time between the later
Are you
rounds?
fucking?
Nah, it just ready, bro. It's just ready. It's just weird. It's always ready. Especially if it's a big booty white girl, always just ready.
And
I mean, if it's a big booty girl in general, just ready.
I'm curious because you got 7 kids. You too tired for it to just be ready. That's
why he got 7 kids.
God damn it.
We're gonna look. Hey, we've been doing this podcast for a while, and by the time we really get into it, Ike's gonna have 9 or 10.
Yeah, I can see it.
I mean, I want more, but like I tell people, I want more, but I gotta have Elon money before I get more. I gotta be rich before I have more kids. I'm not having any more kids and being irresponsible with my dick no more.
Okay.
I feel like
it is.
He wasn't really irresponsible. He was married and shit. Y'all was having babies.
I mean,
facts.
not really. I mean, I was married, but I was still irresponsible with the motherfucker.
I feel like we should name your sperm Mexican, lady.
Shoot the club up.
Juanita.
Y'all ain't here, bro. Let's get this podcast started, man. Hey, welcome to 4 Black Dads. I am one of your hosts, your boy G Wade, and normally to my left will be Eric Island, but he's not here right now. So guess what? To my Rizzy right.
Dooley, a.k.a. Dooley Fam, baby. Q in the building. You already know what time it is.
Oh, hey.
And to his right.
It's me, Ikes.
It's me. It's Ikes.
Yep. Hey, I don't fuck with Drake no more. It's all about Kendrick.
Oh, okay. You
Oh, damn. We just
like that, bro.
It's like that, bro, you saw it.
Okay, hold on, wait. We got a guest today, man. Hold on, wait, man.
Yeah.
Before we get into you leaving one nigga for another.
Team dark skin. Team dark skin.
To my guy to my left, I got my guy Diego Robinson in the building.
Yeah.
Say what's up to Diego.
Yes, sir. The Speed Bean, Latin King, the man with a dream.
Okay.
Okay.
That motherfucker sound like a boxer. He sound like a boxer.
Fam just got some pussy off that alone. Ladies, he 22.
22 and ready.
And ready. 10 rounds.
He got the jerk curl like a nigga from the 90s that live in Compton.
La Bamba.
La Bamba.
That nigga was fly though. La Bamba was fly. You know what I'm saying?
But hold on. I gotta talk to my guy real quick. I gotta talk to my guy Ikes. Why you give up on Drake, man? One song made you switch?
One song, yeah, not even one song. A minute made me switch, bro.
One verse. It was one verse.
It was just a minute.
One verse.
Like laced, like killed them.
One verse.
God damn it.
Oh.
I love this podcast.
Oh,
Get
God.
black about a minute.
It's black about a minute every time. It's all good.
There he is.
There he is. Look.
EI, baby.
EI in the building. He about to pop in just a minute. Hold on. We're gonna ask Diego a couple questions, bro, and then y'all gonna swap out. All right. But he ain't even talking right now. He's sitting over there just vibing.
Yes, indeed.
And so one verse.
Yeah, did you hear? Y'all heard it, right?
I
heard it, but you're gonna have to remind me exactly.
It didn't make me
want.
want.
So what got me was like I'm a
right? That's what I'm saying. Like I heard the verse, but I wasn't like, you know what? Fuck everybody else now. So
Nah. I've always been a K-Dot fan, but like that verse just like put it over the top for me. It's like bro, I'm coming for everything that you're about at this point. He attacked his whole album. Like his whole album is called Up for All the Dogs.
Yeah.
And then K-Dot said, I got he's talking about bury all your dogs. I got a bunch of K's for your, I got a bunch of, I'm a nigga with K's with a bunch of 9s. I'm gonna bury all y'all niggas. It's Pet Cemetery.
Wait, Drake's album is called
For All the Dogs.
K with all these 9s. Yeah,
there it is. K with all these 9s.
I'm glad you are picking your sides because I want you to know, nigga, Metro Boomin put it out there. Nigga, choose your side. Who are you rocking with? Okay?
You don't have to choose a side. It's like, okay, this is what I think about when it comes to rap beef or, you know what I'm saying, like murder poetry. You don't have to choose a side, nigga. It's a show. Something to watch. It's like roasting. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. So you think these niggas really, bro, they rap for a living. We do comedy for a living. So how many times outside the comedy club, whatever, how many times we roast each other? How many roast shows have you seen where we talking shit about each other? But at the end of the day, nigga, when I see you, I'm just gonna shake your hand and say, what's up? Why does rap always have to turn to like a a fight, nigga. It's not a fight.
It's just promotion.
It is.
It's just because it gets people engaged.
Man, fuck all
That's all
that.
it is.
Team K-Dot, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Team dark skin.
Okay, I've been team.
Fuck on the
I
light
was
skin
team-
niggas.
I was team K-Dot before this beef. At the end of the day, like
Facts.
Drake, I
Yeah.
don't. We, I'm on the podcast.
Everybody
we always
know how I
talked
feel about Drake.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
fuck
love
with Drake.
Drake, but
Love
now
him.
you don't.
Nigga,
You fell out of
nigga.
love with Drake.
Trust
Yeah.
issues used to kill in college, man.
Trust you.
I'd be a lie if I say that nigga don't make good music.
Oh, Drake!
Hey.
Drake is definitely cool if you having a party and you know what I'm
Oh.
saying. Like you know what I mean. You
Pop
got some
artist.
girls over there.
Mhm.
You vibing. You know some girl. You know what I mean. Put some Drake on and you're gonna be fine. K-Dot for me though is somebody that I listen to in a car. I would never drive down the street listening to Drake.
Never.
No, I'm not doing it.
I
don't either.
will. But
I won't.
I
I'm
look
not.
at it like
I won't.
this. J. Cole, K-Dot, political. Drake is the softer side of Future and
Yeah.
vice versa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Molly,
Future good.
Molly music is what I call
Yeah.
it. Get the
Mhm.
whole
Future-
way.
The thing about it is
good.
toxicity.
I will listen to songs where Drake is on. Like I like Wayne a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I like
Mhm.
song, and I will listen to songs where Drake is on them, like rolling. But I will you will. I don't have one like Drake song that I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna listen to Drake all the way. Like just him on the song.
Mm.
Not on none of my playlists, bro.
None of.
Not my personal playlist. Like when I be DJing shit, he heavy on there. But
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Because I know everybody else, you know what I mean, love him, and it's cool because I like nigga can rap. He's not. He ain't a
He got
slouch.
Ghost Rider.
I mean, it was that one thing with Quentin Miller. That
Not
was
one
time.
thing. He
He
got
got
a lot of Ghost Riders.
He got
How
flow.
many-
He got
if you see his the difference in his flows, that's not him. He bite off of other people a lot, and he be doing other shit with other people.
No,
That's
there's
just
a lot
what
of
it
people
is.
who are versatile. Like one thing about Drake though is he is very versatile when he raps.
got
Like he
Ghost
can do
Riders.
like I mean Drake can hop on like house music, nigga,
And kill it.
and kill it. Like
Yeah.
he's not a you know he ain't a slouch, but he's just not my cup of tea when it comes to what I listen to personally.
Your preference.
My preference when I'm
I just
riding.
think it's
I feel it.
overplayed for me. Like I've heard it so much that it's not novice or like it's too novice now. It's nothing special about it. It's just another Drake song. It sounds like the same one from like 15 years ago or something.
Certified Lover
That's
Boy
just
was
me, though.
That
Certified
nigga-
Lover Boy was a trash album. The album was trash.
It wasn't the best. I ain't
Oh.
gonna hold you.
It had like
now
maybe
it
two
wasn't the best.
You
songs.
got a lot of Drake slander today, bro.
Hey, hey,
I told you.
Being crazy.
K Dot,
Drake,
baby. We K Dot. We got all these nines for these niggas right here. I don't rap, but that's how I'd be if I was a rapper.
The nigga
Bro.
got charisma, and females love hard niggas or pretty boys.
And light
And
skin
Drake
niggas.
one of that.
He both of them.
Yeah,
Yep.
He both of he can be all of them.
Right.
And I heard he got a big penis. That's just what I heard. I didn't see it, but I heard it.
all right. The picture was circulating on the internet.
I didn't see it.
I know.
Mind you, I didn't see it.
I didn't.
Grow up.
I didn't look into
Y'all
it.
need to grow up. I ain't
I
saying.
didn't.
Did you see it?
It was all over Twitter.
Wait, so that's a yes or no?
I seen the shit.
Why say with a bunch of cry in his voice?
The reason why
He had a
the
little
I ain't
reason why
saying with a bunch of crying my goddamn voice. Grow, nigga, I played college football, nigga. We all take showers together.
Yeah.
The hell?
Oh yeah, I didn't see a whole bunch of dicks in
Right.
my life, nigga. I was in the army, but
Right.
at the same time, though, like I didn't go look for it, so I didn't.
I
care
didn't
to
look
see it.
for it, but you know how you pop on X and you scrolling, it's on the timeline.
His dick is just popping up on
It
your
was
timeline.
just on the motherfucking timeline.
I think that's just your timeline, bro.
Facts. when I turn on X, when I hit that little X button, bro, I
You done
never see a
fucked
dick
up
on
your
my
algorithm,
timeline.
Dooley.
Man, go fuck yourself. and which brings me to my next question. If you got invited to a Diddy party back in the days, not knowing what Diddy was into, would you have went?
Oh
Yeah.
hell
You
yeah!
goddamn right.
Everyone would have gone.
I wouldn't have.
No, look, bro.
I saw
The
the
thing
signs.
is, everyone would go. It just depends on how long each person would stay.
Nigga,
Because some
I'm
people gonna
comfortable.
realize it and duck out.
I'm
Hey
comfortable
man,
with
what's
myself.
that over there? Oh shit, I gotta go.
I'm comfortable with myself, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not finna do nothing that I know I
Exactly.
don't want to do. I'll go to any party. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Diddy,
Yeah.
I'll pop up at the party. If I see the party is weird or getting weird, and you know what I'm saying, they come that hour, that 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock hour when people start separating.
You notice all the
know what I'm
girls
saying?
leaving.
Yeah.
All the girls
I don't
leaving.
think them motherfuckers slept at all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What if
Not an hour.
what if you saw like what if you saw Diddy kissing on LeBron James' neck? Then what?
I'm out.
What do you mean?
If,
I
What do
might,
you mean?
I might be like, nigga, what if they do it? Okay, they doing that shit. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
TD, and then TD
Still
Jakes
couple
come
double
in.
takes.
TD
Oh,
Jakes
my
come in too.
That's
He's
crazy.
just like
First-
shaking
and
it.
then-
First of all,
I mean, they do what they do.
I need 200 mil
Oh, you said
I'm out for money. All right.
You ain't invited no party. You
No, I said I
extortionist.
feel
You said you extortionist.
Oh, I seen the whole thing.
But not Diddy's a gangster. He's a goon. You hear the Kid Cudi story about because he dated Cassie?
Yeah.
That nigga blew up Kid Cudi's car.
Yeah, everybody got some going on. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, we ought to admit through some shit, right? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I was in Baltimore. Hey, we had a whole little thing, bro. It was a cool. You know what I mean? I don't like glorifying like fighting and that kind of thing, but yeah, I had to knock a nigga or two out. It was cool.
Yeah.
Just recently?
Yeah. Last week.
You was in B-More when the bridge collapsed, blew up?
I wasn't near it, but yeah, I was there when it happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you was out
Oh
there?
shit, you were there?
Yeah, I wasn't nowhere near the bridge. Or
But like in the city?
I was actually in the county at that time.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing but a conspiracy.
I mean,
I believe that shit. Because they showed these little, before that boat hit the thing, 2 flashes.
Well, it's wire. It's wire in the bridges too.
And you all
it
like,
It sparks and ignites.
Oh, it fucked
the
traffic.
engineering of a
It did.
bridge.
Logistics
if one
is
pillar
shot
goes
once
down,
again because
it's
that's a port that brings through hazmat trash and shit like that
Yeah.
in that port. So now they're gonna have to figure out another way to transport hazmat in and out of that fucking port.
Because when you got to understand, Baltimore is separated. Like you got Baltimore City, right?
Mhm.
That's the city. That's the shit that you're seeing on the Wire. And to keep it a buck, that is the Wire is a really realistic show. That shit for me, like you know what I'm saying. Being out, I go out there quite a bit. We be, you know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
But it's more like a reality TV show rather than like a TV drama. You know what I mean? Because it's really that way. But you got to understand. The county is way different. So you got a whole bunch of different, cities within the county, and this is PG County, right?
Mhm.
And so that bridge, you know what I'm saying? It's a big, like, you know what I'm saying? Transport, whatever, nigga, going from the county to, you know what I'm saying, to the city, moving, you know what I'm saying, moving out there, like, bro, I'm telling you, traffic was fucked up.
Oh,
He's got to find all kind of different routes to get from, you know what I'm saying, one place. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a big bridge.
faithfully, it's gonna at least be 2 hours backed up.
Oh man, it was. I was out there. Normally I go and pop it with my cousin that's in the city, but I was in the county for most of the time I was out there, and so I didn't get to see him until the last day I was out there, because I was like, bro, I'm not, bro. Normally, nigga, this is a 45-minute ride,
Yeah,
bro. I'm not spending 3 hours on the road to come to the city.
Fuck that.
Like I see you when I come
Fuck
back.
that.
I'll be back here in a little minute. I'll see you when I come back.
done left my weed at home. I'm pissed, stuck in traffic.
Right.
I ain't got no drink on me, and I feel, you know what, man? I feel for Baltimore because that's gonna take some money away from the city, and that shit could potentially hurt.
And shout out to the Baltimore mayor, man. I be forgetting his name, but
Eric Berry.
No.
He black?
No, I'm just talking.
He black. He a young black dude, man. I keep forgetting it, and I'm sorry, but shout out to him, bro. When that bridge collapsed, he was a real one, bro. He came out, and people was like, you know what I'm saying, like, what are you gonna do about, you know what I'm saying, the bridge and building the bridge and bringing the bridge? He's like, look, man, it's 6 people that in the water that we gotta find. I think we need to stop focusing on. You know what I'm saying?
I think
the
that's
money
why-
aspect
I
of
think
it.
that's why
and
it's
worry about
conspiracy.
these people that we need to find, man.
I think that's why it's a conspiracy. They still haven't found they haven't found like no bodies, or they found 2, right?
They found somebody. Yeah, I don't know how many.
They could get stuck in the car though.
I mean, I don't think there was any cars on the bridge.
No cars was on the bridge.
And that's the wild conspiracy theory about it. There was no cars on the bridge.
No, they stopped traffic.
I thought they said there were like 8 cars or something that got stuck on
what
it.
happened was this, bro. They had this big barge that holds all these connexes, right? All these you know what I mean? It lost power. And so it's just floating. And it's too big to go under that bridge. But it's floating towards the bridge. And so it lost power, regained power, lost power again. So they couldn't steer. They had no way to get it out of there. And then so it hit the bridge, and then the bridge collapsed.
Conspiracy.
Ain't that
theory.
what tugboats
But
are
so
for?
when it lost, but that tugboats would pull it. It didn't have no it had no tugboat on it.
Yeah, it's just there.
Oh.
It's just it's like a holding container. It's like to hold stuff.
Oh, okay.
So
okay,
other
okay.
ships come that offload them over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Rather than hold them all on the ground. So it was one of them, and it lost power, and it just started floating. So when they realized it was floating towards the bridge, it was some cops in the area that blocked the bridge off and was like, "We can't let nobody on the bridge." Thing lost power. It might hit the bridge. We don't know, but it might hit the bridge. So they blocked it on both sides, so no cars can come through. But it was still people on the bridge working on the bridge. So they didn't have time to evacuate them.
So they knew it was gonna happen, or it could happen, and it did happen.
Yeah,
That's crazy. But rest in peace to G. You're right. Rest in peace to the families, man.
Yeah, the families, bro. I feel for the families, the folks that was working on that bridge, bro. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you go to your job and you like, you work on the bridge and doing whatever I'm doing. It might electrical there, maybe some steel workers. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, and then next thing you know, nigga, you underwater, bro. You're not surviving that. You see how that bridge collapsed?
Yeah,
it's all kind of debris and all kind of stuff. And then you get hit in the head with.
They didn't know.
I mean, even with just how high you are when you hit the water, that shit hit like cement.
It is what it is.
Compensate my family for the rest of their life.
The city
do.
The city should.
In the city, yep, they absolutely.
Whoever owned the boat.
Nah, the city. I mean, it's.
But it's still city property. And you guys know if you fuck your car up any potholes, you contact the city and they'll supposed to reimburse you for all that shit because that's their responsibility.
But what's that process like though?
I don't know.
It takes months.
Man,
it takes a while. I don't know.
You know it is.
Gonna fuck around and get
fired.
Nah,
while we got him here, bro, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple questions for my guy Diego, man.
I bet.
This is a young comic, man. Been just came on the scene not too long ago, man. And I gotta respect his craft because this is actually a funny motherfucker.
I appreciate that. I be trying.
Pin game nice.
A funny motherfucker. And then also a recent father.
Yeah. Got a little 7-month-old.
You got a 7-month-old. First one.
Ooh. Yep.
First one. How you feeling about it?
Still a little nervous, just trying to figure out how to provide long term for it, but trying to adapt, just be more involved, try to do the things I need to do so the mother's happy with me and can let me have the relationship.
Okay. So you in one of the ones, you ain't with her?
Nah, cause she my baby's out in Pendleton.
Okay.
Yeah, so 3.5 hours away. So
you was out there being reckless with your dick. You just hitting
white women. It was a white woman.
Nah,
it was a white girl.
I'm a little Mexican girl.
Oh.
Okay, how it get down?
Drop top.
How'd it go down? Was it a relationship you was in, or was you just having some fun? And
I don't want to speak on it too much.
Okay, okay. Now, I'm gonna tell you, this is a podcast where
we live our truth. He got a girlfriend right now.
Nah.
I got a daughter that's 14 right now, and me and her mom was never together.
Yeah, no, it was something like that. We weren't ever together, and then obviously it's just a little surprise that happened. So it was a big change in my life, and kind of happened at the same time where I was playing baseball. So I had a bunch of scholarship offers, go like out to Arkansas and shit. Ended up tearing my ACL and meniscus during the game, and then so I had to stop playing, not drop out. I graduated with my associates, but started working full time, started rehabbing that, and just kind of piecing out where I was gonna go in my life. And that's kind of when I started with comedy, just like have a little escape to kind of like take my mind off of things and just like just get myself out through something and have a little be a little vice.
Is comedy a form of therapy for you too?
Oh, 100%. Okay. Yeah, because once you get on that stage, just everything kind of goes blank. You just kind of you fall into that zone, and once you start getting those laughs, man, then nothing feels better than it. Like I said, I've been addicted to a lot of drugs, and nothing feels better than making people laugh.
Right.
We all got our
your dick sucked.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a form of Viagra in itself. If I have a good set,
nah, for real though.
God, bro, it's a whole, I'm fucking a whole different way.
You got so much dopamine going, all them endorphins.
Set, bro, I fuck totally different after a good set.
Absolutely.
Than I do. You know,
you fuck like you the king of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something, Diego. What'd you play in baseball? What position?
Shortstop.
Okay.
And then what colleges in Arkansas did you have looking at you?
I think it was Central Arkansas University. Was
at UCA?
NAIA school. I had a scholarship from South Dakota State University, another NAIA.
So you had some major colleges on your ass.
Yeah, and I was starting to get looked at by like Central Washington, which was a Division II, and Western Oregon, another D2.
Central Arkansas is 1AA. South Dakota State is finna be BCS.
Oh,
they're
changing?
1AA now.
They're changing?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know
a lot of those colleges finna go big time.
Yeah, man, I didn't know that.
Bro, you had some fucking colleges on your ass.
Yeah, bro, I was doing all right.
And you're just 22.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna get back into baseball or what? Because it's different than football.
The thing is, I could, the coaches told me if I wanted to reach out, but because I did have a baby now, like, I feel like it would be selfish how much time and effort it would put to, like, go back, get back to the level where I was and be a full-time student. Like, I can't work and play ball and go to school, so.
No, you can't.
So I think it'd be a little selfish of a decision to go back. And I had my fun. Like, I'm not going to make money from baseball. So.
I did it. I worked full-time and played college ball.
Mm-hmm.
And then granted, I didn't have kids or whatever, so you could do it and still go to school and everything. I would encourage it.
I just made local. Do some local shit.
Right.
I mean, I'm thinking about
shit.
I'm definitely keeping the option open.
Well,
but
Man,
this is my
it's out
thing
there.
for guys like you. When that's happened, you ever thought about coaching?
yeah, a little bit. I mean, my dad's coaching at one of the high schools out here, and I can go and show up whenever I want. And like, I have coached classes in the past. So.
No, I'm talking about like actually making a commitment now to coaching, because then that's something that you can do, right? You can coach
Mhm.
and you can make money coaching, support your family, and still be involved in the sport and that kind of way. And then, you know what I'm saying, teach these
Mhm.
other ones how to come up and give back to them in a way.
No, I'm definitely thinking about it. I know someone who might be starting some like infield classes at a little club, so I might start helping them out. But I think just like coaching at a high school would be a little bit too much of a commitment right now, just because I'm still trying to figure out if I like want to go back to online school and things.
I mean,
like that.
even if you start little league, man, just start. You know what I'm saying, coaching these 5-year-olds. I mean, the fourth graders, third graders, these kids that's in these, you know what I'm saying, these different
Mhm.
clubs. Start coaching. You know what I'm saying, t-ball, and it also is going to prepare you for. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know, when your kid get older, if they might want to go into baseball. You never know.
No,
And
yeah,
so
true.
if you start now, when your kid gets older, then hey, now you got the experience and you have the connections within the coaching community to be like, okay, this school is going to look at you. This school, you can go to this school, or you know what I'm saying, or this trainer, or this trainer, or
Networks.
this program, or this, you know what I'm saying, this spot.
And
no, I'm never thinking about it.
And even too, like even if you went back to college and they know you got a kid, that's free living for however much time left on your clock, your eligibility,
Mhm.
and you can bring your family down there. And they got programs where you can put your kid in classes and stuff like that, where they
Mhm.
can get learning development on college. And finish up and get your degree. Like you have a shit ton of options still.
You do
left,
got
I
a lot of
heard-
options.
Nah, I definitely
yeah.
got like into. I mean, the my baby and her mom would definitely stay where they are. They wouldn't move out with me or nothing like that. But I'm definitely am looking into like all the options I'm gonna take.
I heard
I would say have that conversation with her because they say that until they realize it take two to raise that child.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then when if for me, I would be like, look, you gonna be able to live for free. You're gonna eat. You're gonna have a place to sleep, and you're gonna be around the college atmosphere.
Mhm.
Yep,
And
I
the
heard
kid
Diddy.
get learning.
I heard Diddy got a scholarship too. So you ever?
I'm not gonna start with your ass. God damn it.
So
Every time, this Ikes is the wildest wild card that you can ever imagine when it comes to a podcast.
he do
He
got a
always-
scholarship.
but no,
Gotta
Diddy
take the
has.
initiative.
But the thing about it is though, because I don't want to take this away from whatever, you know what I'm saying, my guy going through. I don't know Diddy personally, none, you know what I'm saying, like that. But he has done a lot for a lot of
Culture.
folks. A lot for the culture. He does. It is a lot of scholarships that he actually has given to a lot of HBCUs. He's given to a lot of, you know what I'm saying, New York youth growing up, and you know what I'm saying, people like that, and across, you know what I'm saying, across America, bro. He really has done a lot of charity work and has given back to a lot of people as well. You know what I'm saying? He don't get me wrong. He kept a lot of the money for himself. That's why. But he's also, but he's also used his influence, bro, to help change a lot of lives.
And
as
it's
well.
still it's
So
still some booty too.
yeah.
It's still
Yeah.
booty all over the place.
Here's what pisses me off and what messed Diddy up. Nigga, just come out and say you gay. The fuck is you hiding it from?
I don't think he's hiding it though.
The way he acting, running around town, bopping around, trying to hide and shit. Listen, if he would just come out and just be honest about who he is and the shit he do, you getting your freak on at parties.
Well, this is the thing.
But then they gonna ask who he's been freaking on with, and then he can't out everyone else in the game. That could get real dangerous.
Wait. That's because it's already got to that point already.
But you don't think if it
Or
came
he-
out,
or he
if he
could've
came
just-
out
if,
with
like,
it
if-
5 years ago, people still would have been asking
Fuck
everyone
no.
else in the
Fuck
party.
I mean, he don't gotta tell. He don't gotta tell.
No.
TD Jakes don't gotta say he was
oh,
getting
okay,
fucked.
we knew it was that Wendy Williams had already threw it out there.
My thing is this though. If the only reason why they're messing with him is because, you know what I'm saying, like I can see, like, you know, when they read it, if they looking for any kind of, you know what I'm saying, Jeffrey Epstein type shit, then I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
what they're
when it
looking
come to
for. Sex
children and all
trafficking
that,
shit.
sex trafficking, children, all that stuff, I get that. But if you really on this man's head just because of who he wants to fuck, leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Nah, did y'all hear
People
the
fuck however they want
conspiracy
to.
that like the feds went in to destroy evidence about like the more higher up people he knew and was helping
Yep.
out?
Destroy
Yeah,
it.
could
More
be,
like
yeah.
plant that shit in there.
Nah, but also
Nah,
destroy
like
shit too.
not like
Because he
politicians
got,
and shit.
because you think about it, it's just like Epstein. He was a nigga to connect other fuckers with other people.
Bro, they finna
so
drop the
they
dime
got a
on
lot of
Diddy.
stuff that they break that they go in there and they destroy. A lot of these movies be real, bro. how they be going about shit, how they do operations and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like Watergate, people don't realize that Watergate was a get above shit.
Man, they played the shit on that motherfucker to make it. He gonna
That's
take
true,
the
too.
fall.
They took some and then they put some. They gave some. Yeah. It was a little bit.
It's like sprinkle some crack. That nigga crackhead now. They was like, here you go, sprinkle some crack on that desktop.
Tyrone Biggums.
All right, hold on. We got to get E in here, man. But before we do that, Diego, one question I'd like to ask the guests that come on here. I would say top 5 comedians, right? But not in the comedy game. Just like from life. Like, you know what I'm saying? We always get the, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be the same ones. Every time I ask you got Eddie Murphy and you got Dave Chappelle and you got George Carlin, all them, you know what I'm saying?
Patrice O'Neal.
Nobody like
Patrice
them.
O'Neal.
Patrice O'Neal. We got all them. We already understand. All them, they greats, they goals, they came in and made their stamp. But outside of that, like personal influences, top 5 comedians.
One of them, definitely my boy Makoa. He was a senior my freshman year of high school. The funniest motherfucker I've ever met in my life. I still know him really well. He's like an Olympic lifter. He's about to be a firefighter, but he just got really bad ADHD. So he just be spazzing all the time, but it's the funniest shit you've ever seen. I can't even describe it, but he will just have a conversation with himself, like switching places, and you will cry laughing. Second one, probably my boy Eddie from high school and my boy Trey, my 2 best friends from high school. Just funny motherfuckers. They know me real well, so they can just make fun of me. You know
Just
how it is.
shit.
Yeah,
Talking
just
shit.
roast them. Third, my boy Ben from college. He was with my roommates. Motherfucker just sent me some crazy videos on Instagram.
Oh, he wanted them.
Yeah,
Instagram.
just all them death videos. People getting shot, hitting trains, all that shit.
Damn, nigga.
All
You can
that
watch
shit.
people die on Instagram if you just open your Instagram.
Oh yeah.
You see ass. You see a lot of ass.
Apparently not Dooley. All he's seeing is Drake.
Dick.
Drake.
All he's seeing is Drake dick.
Nigga, my motherfucking Instagram algorithm ain't nothing but butt.
Yeah, Drake's
It's
butt.
Drake's dick. You got one more.
Probably my other roommate, Caden, just cause we just did funny shit together. Like we would get blacked the fuck out, start driving around because we was just dumb as fuck and just do stupid shit, run from cops. I jumped off a train one time. It's just a lot of funny stories with that motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah. Those probably the top 5.
Okay. And you loving comedy so far?
Oh,
All them
yeah, bro.
influences?
What's
Should
your-
be tapping into them?
Oh, yeah. Those
Your
my
favorite
boys.
part? Favorite part of comedy?
Just meeting good people. Like meeting y'all, bro. Because I met you guys when I was like really fresh, and just the love you guys showed me instantly, trying to tell me come out to different spots. I mean, I bombed my first couple sets at Capitol, and every time Dooley's coming up laughing, it's like, you good, bro? Come back, get him back again.
I remember the first time Dooley introduced you. He forgot your last name. Then Dooley go say,
Got the same
coming to the
damn-
stage. Diego.
Ain't got the same damn last name.
Yeah,
as
it
me.
turns out we
We both got the
cousins.
same- That's my brother
How
from
you
another
forget his
mother.
last name? Y'all got the same damn last. That's okay.
I was high.
Hey, it's better than Jarrell called me Rodrigo for like the first 3 times.
God damn it, Jarrell.
I thought your last name was Rodriguez.
That's everyone, bro. Y'all racist as shit.
Yeah,
Racist
racist
motherfucker.
shit. Niggas racist. Hella racist. You got a black last name. How you get a black last name?
My dad white as shit, boy. I don't know what you talking about.
That's
I think his name just white as shit. That's the Mormon side of my family too.
I was gonna say it's just talking about slave lineage, slave names and massa and all that.
Right.
Shit. God damn.
You was Robin's son.
Yeah.
But no, bro, thank you for coming on, man.
Yeah, I
we
appreciate
got
y'all
you here,
boys.
man. One of the other hosts, and then but Diego will be back. Trust me.
Oh, yes,
trust
sir.
me. It's a lot in the works, man. We work. Yeah.
Where you at, Deacon?
My man.
Where you
What
at,
a Deacon
Deacon?
at?
So, follow me on Instagram, Diego.Robinson.
There it is.
Bet.
Get that drink.
My
man, 100 grand.
Oh, ready. Now, coming in the building. Look, in grand fashion. Look at him. Look, he's coming here dancing too. Coming here dancing.
He's the deacon and sneaking. He ain't about to sneak in some pussy.
I'm just gonna say
To my left, we got
the deacon is sneaking, the pastor of laughter, here for all the disasters, cause I'm here for the hereafter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And he rapping. And he coming in.
You know what I'm saying?
Hot.
Look out
Coming in rapping.
And I'm gonna say this one thing for Diego, man. NIL, man. Shoot, that's NIL. You can make some money. NIL.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
back in the
Likeness.
game.
Get
Oh,
that
God.
money.
Get back in the game.
For real.
Yeah,
Name and
money.
likeness,
For
man.
real, for real.
That is dope.
How y'all doing?
We doing
Look
all right.
out, Chief.
You know.
Man.
I mean, we was on time, so that's why we're doing all right.
Man. This is one of those perfect segments, man, where I want to just say this for everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? This is the Four Black Dads podcast. And if you have children with anybody that you happen not to like, you're going to have mornings like the morning I had today.
Was it rough?
Okay, tell us about
Man.
it. Tell us about it. Tell us about it.
I'm like dealing with a 52-year-old teenager. You know what I'm saying? It's very frustrating, people, is all I'm trying to say. It's really hard for a person like myself who is very out here and animated about doing things positive in life. And you try to raise a sibling or a child with somebody. It's really frustrating, man. This is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Very frustrating.
Yeah, you go through it.
Somebody that doesn't have vision, doesn't have ambition.
This nigga about to go in.
Doesn't have drive.
This nigga about to drop a
You know what I'm saying?
a diss record to his daughter.
This whole
He on
situation,
K-Dot.
man.
He on K-Dot right now.
It really makes I'm not even really so much mad at them because they are who they are. I'm mad at myself, people, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You was-
I'm mad
You
at
knew
myself.
that when you was poking her.
That part. No, I ain't even say that. I knew the heifer for about a month. You know what I'm saying? I got caught slipping. I didn't use the Jimmy like I should have. And I'm torn because I love my baby to pieces. But it's the other half. Oh my God.
And she remind you of your mama sometime, huh?
Oh,
My daughters be the same. I'm like, you look just like your mama. Ooh, I wish I could divorce you too.
goodness.
Say that.
This is
That's
from
not
a
good.
dad perspective. Y'all are getting all of this.
Oh
Right.
my God.
Look just like your mama.
Hey, and that is for real.
For real, for real.
Right. I can't stand
Ooh.
Trisha.
I'm trying not to blow up this morning. It's just like I'm trying to do hair, people, to get ready for Easter celebration that was supposed to go on. And I'm doing my part to get everything together. And then at the last minute, people, they back the fuck out.
Ooh.
And
Back
also,
the fuck out.
happy Resurrection Day too. Though,
Facts.
for real, we out here.
Yes.
today.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord, for giving me this mind. I know you made me in your image, so I know you got a sense of humor. So this
Facts.
is what's going on this morning.
Thank you, Black Jesus. Fuck you, White Jesus.
Oh, shit. Shout out Black Jesus all the time.
Happy Resurrection Day, but if Jesus came back down to earth, I'd slide his ass.
No. Oh, you mad? Oh, you mad?
I'm mad.
You done left us down here with all these issues.
All this shit.
You done left me down here with these white people.
And I'm down here still praising you, nigga.
Shit, we got to talk to Moses and all of that. We got to have a real strong
of them.
conversation when we get up there. Like, man, what did y'all do to mess up the whole situation? We're supposed to be running things around here. Y'all evidently messed up some stuff.
It was Adam. It was Adam in his. He got that pussy.
Man,
Adam got that pussy.
We supposed to be the real Jews. I'm over
no.
here waiting on the comeback.
He was getting that before the apple, bro.
I mean,
all of that.
but the pussy let him down that road.
all that.
We still ain't got reparations.
Nope.
We up here praising you.
Hey, that's the thing about it. I was just thinking about that. If I was thinking about reparations, right? How come they give all these other motherfuckers money, but they ain't gave us reparations yet? And I've just been thinking about it a lot. If somebody came out of the woodworks and be like, "I'll give you niggas reparations," what would you do? And this is the criteria. The dude that did it is a Klan member. Would you still vote for that dude?
That said,
I need to see the
I'm gonna
check.
get black people reparations.
I
but
need
he's
to
a
see
Klan
the
Clemens
check.
is not gonna do that though.
member. But he could just to trap niggas.
Nigga, white people are the ultimate tricksters.
See?
So
Yeah, she can trick you.
it's gonna come with some type of fucking.
some kind of something, bro.
You're right.
So you be like,
Only way we gonna ever get out this shit though is if we come up with our own party.
And we
I'm
demand
a
it.
firm believer in that, bro.
Facts.
And start
Like, you know what
sticking
I'm saying?
together.
The thing about
Yeah,
it is though,
that's
every
facts.
time we do
That's
that,
true.
bro, they come in, the government comes in, and they try to kill
Blow
a
it up.
party. They
That's
try to
why-
kill a
Try to
party.
kill a party.
Every
and they try
few
to-
years,
they try to
they
delegate
change
shit.
our name. You remember when we was kids, it was you were Negroes, and then you come up a few years from that, then it was like
Colored.
African American.
Colored
It was colored. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
colored on my birth certificate actually.
That's
oh
crazy.
shit.
Damn.
And that's from the ARK.
Yeah.
Damn.
colored,
facts,
Colored,
and then you come in, and then you was Afro Americans, and then somehow we became African Americans,
And now we just
now
black.
we BIPOC,
Yeah.
and the whole time we been niggas the whole time.
But
So
who named us all those? Who gave us all those names? White people.
I never went
We
to
know
any
white
meeting.
people did it.
I never even know when
They didn't even
BIPOC came.
ask.
It
They
just
didn't ask.
I was like, when did that come?
That's the wild
It's
thing. White people
because
don't ask about nothing. They
DI
just do it, bro.
DEIs.
It's because we
hires.
don't have our own identity.
We don't.
We,
That's true.
we are not taking control of our own communities. We're not taking control of, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we need to do. That's the only way we're going to ever get out of this
But they're not
shit.
going to let us.
I know. Every time we tried it. Seneca Village, nigga, you get Black Wall Street, the Black Panther Party, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been, you know
It's
what I'm saying?
examples on
Think about-
examples of why they do that shit. It's
Think
like,
about-
okay, if y'all do this, this what's gonna happen. And so now people get scared to just unify and do what they need to do. Because at this point in time, it's like we done seen examples of what will happen when we do unify. We still got to do that shit and just be willing to fall on the cross and be like, okay, if I'm gonna give I think that's the big thing right now. It's like I think it's a lot of conscious cats like ourselves and maybe out in the community and abroad who feel the same way that we feel like, okay, let's line up and do what we got to do. But your fear is that, okay, if I lay down and become a martyr for the cause, are y'all gonna follow through? Because I wonder what Martin and Malcolm is all thinking right now. Like, damn, I gave my life up for y'all niggas to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You ever see the Boondocks episode
that's why you
where
can't be mad
Martin
at
Luther King
Jesus.
didn't die?
I think it's bigger than that too. I think a lot of the issues in the black community is niggas don't know how to play their parts. Everybody want to be on top.
Everybody want to be chief. Everybody want to be
Nigga,
chief.
if you
then
work on
top.
cars, be
Right.
the nigga in automotives.
Right.
If you do taxes, be the nigga that work on taxes.
Right.
Because
Everybody can't be
You
fucking
don't have
king.
to be the whole, you don't have to be the
You gotta be the
boss.
whole fucking boss.
it's like in the Bible. It
Be the
says
boss in
like
your
there's
area, in your area.
they got a order. Like some people the feet, some people the legs, some people the head, and not everybody could be the head. Not everybody could be the mouth. Like Martin Luther, like it's wild to me how back in the 50s there was no social media, none whatsoever, but they still led a movement that stretched across from Alabama to DC. That stretched across the world. You heard about Martin Luther King in Nelson Mandela heard about Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
News travels fast.
News travel fast, but
That was
here,
before social media.
yes, before social media, which is wild to me. But we don't have that same connection that we had back then because niggas ain't fighting for each other. Niggas is fighting against each other instead.
Well, and you
It's
gotta
like this
understand
Drake and J. Cole and Kendrick. Them niggas should love each other, but
bro, that's entertainment.
it's music.
Entertainment.
But I'm saying that entertainment is a direct correlation of how niggas be beefing.
Yeah, but this is the thing, bro. We're automatically tribal people. It's the reason why they keep setting us up the way that they do, right? We are tribal people. Why you think we have gangs? It's not. We don't have gangs because the gangs ain't necessarily a bad thing. It's good for people to click up with a common goal, with a common, you know what I'm saying? But what they do is that's why why Chicago going the way it's going, because they say, okay, man, you live in this projects, right? And you here in this area, you on 63rd or whatever. So these niggas on 65th. You know what I'm saying? They're your enemy. No, they're not, nigga. They're not your enemy. These folks, they just like you. They just tribal people. You should actually vibe with that tribe, bro. Connect them tribes.
But it's also because somebody from that tribe killed somebody from that tribe, and that tribe started beefing because of all that shit.
And I get that. But then a lot of times, though, it be because of the setup, though. Because you got to think about it this way, right? It's a lot of organizations that in America, bro, that really have literature behind it. They really have substance behind it. They got rank structure. They got order, right? And what happened is, what you do is now you destroy that order. So you think about it like I take it down to another political realm, right? Prison. It's another political realm. Prison don't operate like America, like everybody outside, right? They don't care who the Democrat, don't care Republican, whatever it is. It's literally your race or your gang. You got two different, you know what I'm saying? Two different types of things in there, right? You're going to fall in somewhere. And so in prison, that's where the gangs really have those structures. They got the literature and they really tapped into that, right? So like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that happens from place to place, if you have an order, then guess what doesn't happen? Because prison should be all out craziness. If you locking up everybody who supposedly is bad, then guess what? Nigga, it should just be riots and craziness all the time. It should be stabbings and killings and fighting and shit.
But it's got to be
It
governed
be days
some
and
way.
times or whatever, and people just be chilling a lot of times in prison, bro. It don't be people getting killed and stabbed up every day.
So
You know what I'm saying?
What you saying is governed in some type
It's
of form.
governed in a whole different form.
is,
and fashion.
because you know why?
I
Tribal.
think this is what I would like to say on the whole issue, because this is a podcast and there's plenty of podcasts and we all talk about the same thing over and over. I think the real problem is we don't shut the fuck up enough. We don't know how to do shit in secrecy.
Oh,
Nigga, I like if I was the ops and I constantly watch a collective group, I know what to do. They talk about it all the time.
You know where you're going. You know where they at
we ain't on one fucking code at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be through email. Stay away from technology because they gonna tap into that shit. I word of mouth that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say something to you, pass it on, and we can do it individually, so it don't look like the Black Panthers in it. It's like, why are they grouping together? God damn it! I shouldn't have gave that out because they gonna get me. God damn it!
No, I mean,
look, by telling everybody to shut the fuck up, you talk too much.
They've been studying us for years, and I mean that's just the art of war.
Shout
you
out
know
to
what I'm
Whitey,
saying?
ain't mad at it.
Whatever your enemy status is, I mean they've been studying us for years. They know our habits and our knots, and I think, man, just basically. You got people, man, who have decided that, you know, it's more beneficial for them to live on the individual level than it is in the tribal level. And so that's why, you know, when you get a group of people who are conscious-minded and linking up to go in one direction, you're always going to have a few crabs in the barrel who are going to dissent from the ranks and feel like it's more better for them to profit off of themselves than look out for the collective.
And we understand that too, right? But the thing about it is, like, think about the Army, the rank structure in the Army, right?
Yeah.
You could have somebody who don't agree with what's going on.
But they fall in line.
They fall in line. You have to fall in line with what's going on, right? Because it's already set. We already got this plan in order. You fall in line with what's going on, bro. And at the end of the day, you can bring your grievances to whoever you know what I'm saying? Somebody going to talk to you about whatever it is, but this for the betterment of everybody. This ain't got nothing to do with you personally.
Yeah, but a lot of Black people don't got that, though. They don't got that plan. They don't got that structure set in place to say, okay, hey, help this dude over here, and this dude are gonna be over here, and come together. Like that's why it's like when as you go forward, you see that the how Black people react to certain things, and Nipsey said it very well. We don't have a way of to display an outlet to have an outlet to display being disrespected. When we're disrespected, we go to one thing. All right, it's up now. Versus, all right, let's talk this out. Let's do this, and this. Let's go have a little family meeting or whatnot. Like, I see with my kids, when they disrespect it, it's up. That's just it.
Yeah.
Horrible education. They ain't educated enough to understand. We can talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same
But
thing in your
Or we might not. Let's not talk about this right now. Let's do this.
Right.
You go over here. I'm gonna come over here, and then let's come back together in a couple hours, or maybe let's talk about it tomorrow.
Right.
But right now, this ain't we don't need to have this conversation right now. And a lot of times, people cannot do that. We don't need to talk. No, we got to fix this right. No, we don't need to fix it right now, nigga. We got tomorrow. We got today. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. Inshallah, we got tomorrow. We're gonna be able to work it out. But at the same time, right now, let's both shut the fuck up and let's go to our separate areas real quick and do what we do, and then come back together in a minute.
Agreed, but you know why I'm laughing?
Yeah.
Because my dumb ass almost got the fuck up and walked out. And he said, "Let's come back and go." I was like, "Oh, you make sense. Let's."
That makes sense. Let's take a break. That's what you're about to do.
Obviously, to your point, though, I mean, it's mindset and mentality. You know what I'm saying? And my example to that is, I remember years back, I was in Arkansas and I went and got this job at a shoe store. And apparently it was owned by a white man, and they had never had any Black people work there before. But I was coming from Portland and had a different tone of voice. So, you know, he was like, oh, he sounds different than the others. So he hired me. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, I'm working there. You know, I get discounts on shoes, this, that, and the third. So other, you know, Black people will come in, or other people will come in like, you know, hook me up with the discount or whatever. In my mind, my mentality was, I'm the first. So if I do anything shady, I'm going to fuck it up for everybody else that come along behind me to get hired or get into a position. So my mindset was always, no, I got to go the straight and narrow. I can't do any shady stuff because it's going to mess up the opportunity. In other words, I'm looking out for the fellow Black man or Black woman that's going to come behind me and not just be like, oh, I'm just going to hook up myself because, you know, I can. When you look in situations over history, it's always the same with us. You know what I'm saying? Instead of looking out for the collective, it's like, oh, this white man gave me a little bit more, so I'm going to make sure that I keep getting mine over here, and I'm not going to look out for the rest. People always tell you when you get in a position of betterment, you're supposed to reach back and pull somebody along with you. Tell me why, like, hip hop and everything else is billion-dollar industry, multi-billion-dollar industry. Why can't all of the top rappers get together and buy their own franchise? Why can't all the top, you know what I'm saying, get together and pull communities out? It ain't got to be just Diddy. It ain't got to be just Jay. You know what I'm saying? Individually doing certain things, which is, you know, quote unquote good. But at the same time, as a collective, like, man, we can end a lot of this stuff just starting from city to city with the collectives that y'all got. But they beholden to other people.
Imagine all the black athletes in the NBA.
That part.
Said, you know what, or in the NFL. Said, you know what? Let's get together. We're going to start our own league.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Imagine that.
They're gonna blow that
We're going to start our own league.
Exactly.
And so the NBA ain't going to be nothing but
imagine
white guys and Europeans over here.
Imagine Whitey saying, nigga.
Yeah, no, they
you
gonna
doing
blow
too
that
much.
shit up.
That's a
That
little
shit
too
gonna
Black
be
Wall
blown
Street
up,
for me.
bro. They're not gonna allow them niggas to do that. There's gonna be
the NFL
scandals. Everybody
draft-
gonna have scandals out real quick. They're gonna demolish
Does
that.
the NFL
history
draft
repeats
and the
itself.
combine remind
Okay, hold on,
y'all
wait,
of
wait.
slavery?
Yeah.
That's a
Look,
fact.
that is America. Every time we try to do something for ourselves, who comes in and destroys it?
Mhm.
White folks. So what I'm saying is this. If the NBA, if all the black players in the NBA, all the black players in the NFL said, look, we're going to start our own two leagues. We got the black, you know what I'm saying, this black league over it, whatever. Who's going to blow it up? White folks will kill you. People will die behind that.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much
Do you see what I'm saying?
Too much
Being
money
lost.
in it.
But when I'm just on the outside looking in, I was just thinking
But we
about it
run
because
it.
the combine and everything, I'm like, they got to go there. They got to run and do all these different little things. And then whoever's the best nigga who has the best stats get the highest check. They get to be picked number one. They get to be picked number two. And they get to live a whole different type of lifestyle than what the rest of us live.
My thing is, why are we doing that for them? We can do that for us.
I know.
Send the pony up the nigga's pole.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Like,
good.
it's,
Who jumped the
at the
highest?
end of
Who
the
run
day,
the fastest?
at the end of the day, it's athletics, bro. So you have to be able to run the highest, jump the fastest, run the fastest. You got to be able to, you know what I'm saying? You have to be.
But it reminds me of
white
like
people
when
too.
you standing there in the slave block and the masters come around and like, okay, look at this woman. She got the biggest, she have knife offspring, or look at him. He got the biggest wing wang. He gonna be able to make you a whole bunch of babies. You know what I'm saying?
Wing wang.
He got a penis got wings on it.
I want to go back to something you were saying, Eric, though, because me being from Arkansas too, man. I love my state, but I also hate my state for some of the shit it does. And Southern white people are the type to we'll let you work with us, but you'll never get as high as us.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That mentality.
That type of it's the good old boy mentality, man. And I'm over that shit. It don't work and it don't help a goddamn thing.
It don't help shit.
And so to finish the other point was just to say that, because
we help them.
We help
behaved
them
the way
time.
I did, there was several other black people that were able to come along years after me who worked there and was able to have a job or whatnot. But I basically opened the door. And so
you softened the heart of that white man that owned it.
I softened his heart, you know what I'm saying? Because his attitude towards my fellow people was like, they country bumpkins. They not educated enough to come and work in my store. I was coming from, a Men's Warehouse. I had a lot of, retail experience or whatnot. But I sounded more proper, you know what I'm saying, than the other, my cousins and other people that I was, with. And so he gave me a shot. He done called all the way up here to Portland to check references. And they was, all the white people, oh, no, he's great. He's magnificent. He's one of our best workers and yada, yada, yada. But I was just saying that just to kind of just point out the fact that, when it comes to our community, when we start thinking collectively, man, we could do some great and powerful things. But I just think the mindset now in 2024, far removed 60, 70 years from, when Martin and Malcolm was doing it and we were segregated, that was always been my thing. I think, desegregation, and people will argue with me, was one of the worst things that happened to black people because as long as we were segregated, we had no choice but to depend on each other. So we were more willing to work with each other and build with each other and collect with each other than we are now. So,
I would also hope, too, that white boss of yours in Arkansas didn't look at black people as country bumpkins, all of this, that, and the third, because what the hell he think he is?
Right.
you and I would make that same point, but the evidence was in the pudding that I had people actually come like, "How did you get this job?" And I'm looking at them like, "It's a freaking shoe job. It ain't like I'm finna get rich in here. I'm making
Right.
$13, $14 an hour."
But it's hard down there.
Right.
It's here's another thing I hate about my state. You got 3 of the largest tycoon of companies in the state of Arkansas. You have JB Hunt, which is logistics,
Yeah.
the biggest one in America.
Yeah.
You have Walmart,
Yeah.
the biggest retail company, and you have Tyson's Food.
Yeah.
The Quad Cities, Fayetteville, Springfield, Bentonville, Springdale. I said it wrong. Springdale.
Jonesboro.
Just in the Quad Cities area.
The Quad, yeah.
And then you got Little Rock, and you got money in these places.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not even all of Little Rock, because we know how bad Little Rock could be. And
Man,
then
they keeping that money for
the
themselves.
rest of Arkansas is broke. You got all this money, and the rest of your state is trash. It's the lost ones, it's the forgotten ones, and y'all ain't never gave a fuck about the people down there. And them same people down there, them same country bumpkins, bust they fucking ass for y'all, and they get forgotten and left behind.
They ain't got no unions either.
All day, every
None of
day.
that shit.
That's what we need to do. We need to really just start a black union, bro. All black union where, you know what I'm saying? Like anybody who can, is dudes involved, all the other stuff that, you know what I'm saying, come along, but we can bring people along, take them from where they are.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
So
bring people along. We need to start one.
to answer your question, when you talking about why we haven't got reparations, one, because we haven't demanded it. You know,
that's true.
Like when people talk about Asian community or the Latino community or whatever, you can see where it's like
Jewish
there's certain
community?
things that they're not going to accept.
No,
because
it's demanded. Especially California.
So wait, stop.
Yeah.
Stop. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. It's demanded. People say they want it. We have not done it as a collective.
That's what I'm saying.
We have not
But that's
came
what I
in
mean.
there as
That's what I mean.
2 million black people all together
Right.
saying this is what we want.
And we
And
gotta
this is-
have it.
We got 2 million folks
Right.
behind us.
Because niggas
That's what I mean.
if you
That's
think
what I
about black people is divided, bro. They divided over here.
Yeah.
They divided over there. They everywhere now
By
because
design.
by design. Like you said, like we know, for instance, like they'll take the black man out of the black household, and that household just gonna be devastated because of that shit. And that was by design too. We all know it's by design. My whole thing is like, how come if it's not like set up, if it's how do we set it up? How do we go about it? What is the road that you need to go down to even get that done?
We go about it like this, right? Because this is a small example of how we're divided. I got 2 friends, right? Both of them own restaurants, right? And what they be doing is, instead of working together or coming together and say, I own this restaurant over here, you own this restaurant over here, instead they be, you know what I'm saying, throwing shots online or whatever. My ribs is better. My things is better. My catfish is better. I got a better chicken recipe. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that is, it's better over here rather than over there. Better over here. No. What we need to do is now, both of y'all restaurant owners, bro. Come together, right? So, and that's in everything, right? So I own an entertainment company, right? So doing entertainment in that way, nigga. Other black folks that do entertainment, I don't come out and be like, yeah, my company is way better than that. They company, and you need to blah 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 blah. We ain't finna K-Dot, J. Cole, and Drake this shit. No, nigga. What we gonna do is we gonna work together. You got connections and things that you do over here. I do what I do over here. Why don't we come together and just share that?
Because that's the thing. Because crabs in a barrel, bro, and that's how it works.
We keep making excuses,
and we keep making excuses. It ain't us. It ain't us making the excuses.
I'm saying statements like that make the excuses.
But it's like other people that's been doing it longer. Other people that got more connects. They keep you down here. They don't want to see you get up there because they gonna feel like you gonna get bigger than them. When it's never been about bigger than them. I have conversations with motherfuckers that's been touring around the fucking now around the nation, and I'm like, so how come you haven't put this person on? Cause they be scared of niggas being better than them. They scared of niggas getting up there. I've seen funny ass motherfuckers. If somebody funnier, not necessarily funnier than me, because I look at myself as a abstract, like an artist, and my art is abstract. So everybody got their own lanes. So it's like, if somebody is funny, somebody get laughs, motherfuckers be getting jealous over that shit. And for me, I ain't never been that kind of dude. You have a great ass set, good job. If you had a trash set, I had a trash set. Hey, let's go work.
Back to the drawing boards.
That's just it. And people don't want to motherfucking work together, which makes no motherfucking sense to me, because all these people these white people were real quick to work together. These white people were real quick to have scandals. They're real quick to do insider trading. They're real quick to get money. You see all these billionaires that became billionaires that was already billionaires. Jeff Bezos got divorced during the pandemic. This nigga made that money back in like less than 2 years.
Yeah.
Wild. He lost half of his money, made that shit back real quick.
Yeah.
They work together on a massive scale, but we can't even work together on a small scale, and that's just frustrating.
Lack of trust.
Because guess what? We beefing with each other.
Lack of trust.
And we sensitive.
over pennies.
Yeah.
As long as they keep us beefing each other or who's the best, who cares? Nigga, do you think Jeff Bezos cares about who's the best? You think the Waltons are over there like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I want to be the best. I have to be the best. I got to be number, you know what I'm saying? You think, you know what I'm saying? We look up in the league, in NFL, everybody wants to be the number one. They made that our goal. Our goal post now is to be number one and not to be successful. That's the problem. The problem is everybody want to be number one. Nobody will just want to just want to build their community and work with each other. Everybody wants to be the guy, but that's why, you know what I'm saying. And they did it with Malcolm X. They did it with Martin Luther King. They put them on top. We didn't vote for them. Nobody voted. You know what I'm saying? They put them on top.
Did it.
The community put them on top. But at the same time, the news outlets, the Donahues or the you know what I'm saying, the different people who invite them to the show. Okay, you invite him to the show. Then why don't you also invite this, you know what I'm saying, random pastor that they got this community with, you know what I'm saying, 200 people maybe following them or whatever it is. Why are they not invited to that show?
And also, they're
not good enough.
Also, it takes somebody to die for them to get on the news, especially a black person.
No, they was on the news before.
But I'm saying, but they got even more when they died. When they died, everybody started talking about that shit when they died. But for me, it shouldn't take life or like Nipsey. I didn't know about Nipsey till he died. I'm not saying like he.
Me too.
I'm saying he was a great artist even before he died, but I didn't know about him till he died. But it's like we got to start doing that shit before motherfuckers get to that place of, oh man, like they on their deathbed.
Start giving people their flowers.
Like let's just like if we work together like from the rip and keep all that other shit out of the way, get all your pride out of the way, because some people say black people are the most proudest race of people. I don't say that. I say we got a lot of shit that we got to work on because of all this shit that happened to us in the past. All this distrust from other niggas. This nigga ran away. So they had other niggas snitching on other niggas and now we can't trust each other because of some past shit that had nothing to do with us right now.
We need to shake that I am the number, I have to be number one attitude. And sometimes, look, in different arenas, different things, you might be the best person for the job. That makes sense. You're number one in this arena. But we also have to learn how to follow. Just because I'm good at this thing, and this thing might be the thing that brings us money. Cool, we got other people around here that's best at this thing. And we cannot think that we're better than them because we're good at this thing that might make more money over here or do something, you know what I'm saying, do something different. No, it's just different. So what we got to do is we got to learn how to be like, you know what? I'm good in the lane that I'm in, but also I can recognize when somebody is good in the lane and I know how to follow.
Also,
whose time is it to lead when it's time to lead?
When it's time to lead.
But this is the thing. You said that. Is it whose time is it time to lead? It's like this. You climbing up a mountain, right? You got a Sherpa. You got somebody that's above you and they helping you up along the way. You helping them up. That's just what it is. It's supposed to be that. It's not supposed to be we at competition. Because if that one person fall, everybody fall down the mountain.
Right.
We got to start back over. Everybody die. So that's the thing about it. With black people, we got to understand that, like, when I see you, I don't see no enemy. Like, that's not what it is. We ain't against each other no more. This is 2024. This ain't that, bro. Like, this, me had never been that. But, like, to some people, it's been that way. And I don't understand it. I always understand, like, help each other grow. Help that person grow. Go back and like just do that. But it's always been mentality.
My thing is, why can't Kendrick, J. Cole, and Drake make a song together?
Because Kendrick,
it's that simple.
Kendrick gonna trash him on it.
Why is it when LeBron says I'm about to go to Miami to play with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, everybody's like, you're weak now because you can't do it by yourself?
Money.
Nobody did it by itself.
Money.
Why when KD joined the Warriors, everybody on his head talking about some, oh man, you just going over there because you trying to. No, nigga, I'm working with the team. Michael Jordan had a team. You're crazy. Michael Jordan don't win them championships without Scottie Pippen. He don't win them championships without Charles Oakley. Not Charles Oakley, but Luke
Longley.
No. Dennis Rodman.
Oh, yeah,
Or
Dennis
the
Rodman.
dude who was there before Dennis Rodman. What's his name? The other power forward. He was a monster too. When
Tony Kukoc?
No,
Horace
not
Grant.
Tony Kukoc.
Hey, but even Tony Kukoc though.
Horace
Horace
Grant.
Grant.
No, but don't forget about Tony Kukoc.
Okay,
He
cool.
over
Yeah,
there.
he was good.
He was.
But yeah, he's all right.
fucking goat.
But that's what I'm saying
Overseas.
though. But he don't win them championships. Like if he don't have Scottie Pippen, who was that number 2, that person who can take over a game when you know what I'm saying, Jordan
Steve
might
Kerr.
not be doing whatever he's doing. Okay. If he don't have Horace Grant, who can grab, you know what I'm saying, 15 to 20 boards
Rebounds, yeah.
every game.
Dennis.
You know what I'm saying? You see, when Horace Grant went to Orlando,
Yeah.
Jordan didn't make the playoffs the next year.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't make the playoffs, bro. Until
It's a team effort.
he said, you know what?
Detroit was
You know who
whooping
we
that
need?
nigga ass.
We
So it
need
sound
Dennis
like-
Rodman.
Dennis
They
Rodman.
needed D-Rob.
So it sounds like as a collective, we need to learn how to be a team again.
Yeah,
but-
we
but-
lost our way of being.
but
Everybody
here-
want to be number
but,
one.
But listen, in order to be a team, we need to vet and learn how to mitigate the right talent in the right areas. Because the problem in the black community, that's a good problem, is that everybody is too talented.
The hell of
And
talent.
motherfuckers is scared of that shit. That's why when you see niggas walk into the room, any other race, including our own, niggas is like, fuck. Especially if you look a certain type of way, it's just like, you know this nigga good. Man, why the fuck is he here?
Right.
It's too fucking much talent.
And that's I agree.
So if I give y'all niggas reparations, it ain't a race no fucking more.
The niggas, some like the thing about it with that, it's
Money.
like when we all do comedy in Portland, and we all walk in the room, and we all know what we gonna bring to that room. I don't give a fuck what was just said. I don't give a fuck if that the last 5 motherfuckers bombed. I don't give a fuck. I know what I'm gonna bring to the table.
Right.
I know what you gonna bring to the table. I know, but a lot of people don't got that shit. A lot of people like docile as fuck here, and when you not. And you can go in there and say what you want to say, do what you want to do, and then get the last. Motherfuckers be jealous. That's just what it is, and that's a sucky shit about being a comic and being confident in yourself at this point in time. Because I'm confident in myself right
you know
now.
what they want to be? They want to be number one.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be number one. The goal ain't to be number one. The goal is for the group
To rise
to
together,
grow
bro.
and be the
Facts.
best, right? So
That's
if the
it.
group is growing, I don't care who's in the forefront of anything that we're doing, right? We can go to a whole bunch, like, okay, so say we went out, we doing comedy in different places, right? It's gonna be nights where if we go to Arkansas, nigga, I'm not headlining in Arkansas.
Mhm.
Why would I headline? Why would I headline in his city? Why
Makes
would I
sense.
headline in your city? Why would I headline somewhere where you know what I'm saying? I'll be more than happy to, you know what I'm saying, to open up or to host
Mhm.
that show or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. But then we go to, you know what I'm saying? So we go to East Coast somewhere where I'm more familiar with.
Right.
Nigga, okay, nigga, let me headline here. This is, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
your
I
lane.
know that, this is
Yes,
my life.
you know
But
it.
everybody wants to be number one on the show. So then it causes a divide in the group.
I'm just happy to be on the show.
I blame.
Like I'm happy to be a part of the
I'm
show.
happy to be part of this-
I blame-
I'm happy to be part of this collective.
I
Exactly.
blame
That's it.
America too because we too fucking competitive, and
I agree.
nigga, the level of competition makes motherfuckers angry.
It
In
ain't-
a
it ain't
capitalistic
nothing wrong with
society, though,
competition.
I mean,
It can be healthy.
that's the thing that is in the forefront when you look at how the narrative is always being pushed, whether it be through the media, through just observing. You know what I'm saying? We say we got a criminal justice system, but we all know if you got a little money, you can afford a better lawyer.
Mhm.
Your outcome will be a lot different than,
Mhm.
you know, the
Facts.
cat that ain't got nothing. We all under the same thing. You steal something and I steal something, you got a better lawyer. I might get 15 to 20. You might walk out there with a slap on your hand and probation. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
we see in a capitalistic society that competition breeds a certain kind of individual. So we all striving to try to have more. We doing this thing out of fun. We love talking and chopping it up. But we all trying to strive to a level so that we can have bigger and better. Excuse me. Air in my throat.
He was eating some pussy last night. He was eating some of that old lady pussy.
Yeah, he got
last
some of that
night.
cougar. He got some of that
You know he
cougar
like- you know
head.
he like them
Wolf pussy.
Yeah.
That wolf wouldn't be
I don't
in
be
there.
shaving. What are you talking
Some
about?
of that wolf
Hey, I
monkey.
don't blame you, bro. I love it. I love it when they got that hair.
Wolf
Then he woke
monkey.
up to an argument.
Yeah, I know, right? That's how it always
But I
is.
mean, that's the society that we live in, and you know, we all done drunk the Kool-Aid to a certain degree because we're trying to survive in this society. So we know we got to earn a certain type of money just to pay our rent and pay the bills.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We was living tribal. We was bartering. You know what I'm saying? I got the best meats in town. Here, you got this. You got the best greens. I got that.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, and it's nothing wrong with competition. I think healthy competition, it breeds champions, right?
Yeah.
So like
healthy.
when we like, okay, say if we was hunting, right? I'm gonna want to get a bigger bull or bigger buck than you. Pause. But I'm gonna want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna want to get the biggest kill, right? But I'm not getting the biggest kill, and then now whatever that you get, I'm not gonna say that ain't shit.
Right.
Like, no, nigga, this is more food for everybody. If we all had that goal to go and go do it, then yeah. But at the same time, when you get the biggest kill, I'm gonna get mad at you now. That's the thing when competition turns into envy, right? Because you know what I'm saying, in saying comedy, if you have a better set than me on a night, nigga, why would I be mad at that? And then that nigga, if you own like, you know what I'm saying, the way, you know what I mean, because I do that to people sometimes too.
We all do.
People done that to me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? They just own, nigga. They really own that night. And you like, and when they come on stage, I'm like, nigga, you was on.
Can I tell you what I heard one time? Can I tell you what I heard one day?
The same jokes you just told tonight, I heard them before, but nigga, not like I heard them tonight.
Motherfuckers Chrome Point.
You see what I'm saying?
I heard this before, and this is what I've heard several times, but this is kind of old school mentality when it comes to comedy. Never outshine the headliner. Like, it's always a little scale yourself back, bring yourself back so the headliner could shine. And I've heard stories about like people doing that, but that's not me. That's not how I do comedy. I'm sorry, that's not. If I don't get booked because of that, if I kill and the headliner can't follow, why the fuck you headlining for? Like, you've been doing it for X amount of time. I've been doing it for X amount of time. You've been doing it longer than me. If you can't keep up with somebody that's been doing it, let's put more work in. That's all. That's what I got to say about it.
Yeah, I don't agree that. I think you go out there. I think every time I get on the stage to entertain, to do my best. You know what I'm saying? It's a therapy for me. I get on stage to be me. So I can't scale myself back for somebody. I have to go out there and I have to be me. Otherwise, it's not comedy for me.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
Why make yourself little?
I don't think naturally anybody could scale themselves back because comedy hard enough it is when you hit that stage.
Right. Well, and the difference is this though. The reason why you the headliner because you got more time to figure it out than I do. So if if I'm doing 20 minutes and you doing an hour, nigga, there's no way I can be funnier than you. There's no way. And if I am, it's not my fault.
But also,
I've heard that a lot.
Nowadays, niggas, certain headliners ain't gonna book your ass for a reason or let you because they know
because of that reason.
Yeah,
because they know niggas out here hungry. They know niggas out here wanting too.
Shout out to Cat for giving people opportunities. Though.
Yeah.
For real.
I've heard people not give motherfuckers opportunities.
It's people in this game, man. I remember throwing a show out here, and we threw this show, and I'm not gonna say no names because I don't like, you know what I'm saying, tearing down people. But we threw a show out here, and this nigga had us on the flyer, on the bill, doing it so we can pack it for him. You know what I'm saying? Big name coming out of town, but he know his name ain't finna sell out the arena by itself.
I know you're talking about.
Right? So he had us do it so we can, you know what I'm saying, put the show on. And then the day before the show, he tells the promoter, the promoter that, you know what I'm saying, I don't want nobody on there. I just want to be me. I don't need no openers. I don't need nothing. I don't want nothing.
Which is
I just
wild
want to
as
go out
fuck.
there and do it. And so at the day before the show, so I mean, at the same time, I don't know if this was foul or not, but I told the people that was there for me that, you know what I'm saying, that whatever, don't go. And he did a show in front of an empty room.
And I remember when it happened to y'all because it happened to me and Boogie first. And I know exactly. Hey, you ain't gonna say the name.
Oh, this happened a couple of times. I'm not gonna say the name because I don't like to breathe that kind of energy.
It ain't bad energy. It's just the truth.
I know it's the truth, but at the same time, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's cool. TK Kirkland, fuck him.
Fuck it, TK Kirkland. I was finna say absolutely.
Yeah, TK.
I heard he got some bitch ass ways sometimes. I really like him as a comedian sometimes, but I've heard that his outside persona and how he deal with people is not all on A level.
Nope.
You know?
It was
the same thing happened to y'all. I hit him up because he was supposed to be at Harvey's. I hit him up, send the promoter my tape. Promoter was like, all right, got you on. Like, I got you set up. And then later on, nah, I want nobody opening up for me. Then I hit up TK. I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be opening up for you. Oh, no, I got it. I'm like, all right.
Bomb ass shit.
Nigga, I thought it was supposed to be mentorship from the niggas that's been doing it for a long time. But comedy is like, nigga, they crabs is up here and they keeping everybody else down.
But yeah, and the reason why I think, you know what I'm saying, I came to the conclusion, okay, I'm gonna say it is because I think that's one of the cancers in our culture.
Absolutely.
And I think that's fucked up. You shouldn't do that to people.
And he's just gonna keep doing it if we don't put it out there.
But you could also look too at the narrative and say, okay, for as long as you've been doing it, then you probably should have been a lot further than you are. And the fact that you're not is because of the karma and stuff that you're putting out there and the way you're doing people. I mean, that cat
It's
is
just shady.
It is shady. So when you start moving and operating in a certain way, then you start to see, okay, people start to notice how you move. They don't want to F with you. So I think it's just karma, coming back that,
I think it's feeding into the reason why we are the way we are right now, right?
Right.
It's that hunger, that greed, that I have to step on somebody in order to make, you know what I'm saying?
You can't lift others up because if you lift others up, you ain't gonna be lifted up.
Right.
But my thing, I think, like a tide raises all boats.
Right.
So whoever there is gonna raise them up because they in the same water as you. And there's enough people. There's billions of people on this earth, bro. Like billions of people can hear this. Billions of people can hear that. Like they may speak different languages, but comedy kind of translates the same. You kind of understand it.
And I get it. Entertainment is shady sometimes. But at the same time, I don't think we should participate in those that, you know what I'm saying, that narrative when it comes to it. I think we should do good business and we should do the best by people when we do it, right? Because then you build different kind of relationships. There's a lot of clubs that I can just go to because, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been me the whole time and I've never, you know what I'm saying, never came in there. I've never tried to be shady, be scandalous, never tried to, you know what I'm saying, sneak behind somebody's back or, you know what I mean? That kind of thing or do that type of shit where I have a whole bunch of people in this area promote the show and then I pull up to the show.
Man.
And be like, you know what? No, I don't want none of them niggas that promoted it. No, man, they family, they friends, the people that they live in this city.
Right.
Nigga, just because you put a nigga name on the flyer don't mean people coming. People don't care. Nigga, they doing whatever they doing.
And now you gonna have to or want to come back to PDX, and guess what? Gonna be even worse.
It's gonna be worse.
It's gonna be worse.
But now you got people that when you do come and your name is on, nope.
Right.
Nope.
And dig this too. PDX got something to say, baby, and the whole world about to see it because shit moving, grooving right now, and it's gonna blow up the right way. And I know that because a lot of the out of towner comics that I'm around normally be so curious and interested about Portland, and they'll ask, man, what's going on in Portland? Man, we hear this and we hear that. They want to know. So now y'all about to officially get exactly what it is PDX got going on.
It's the whole Northwest, man.
Shit.
It's the whole movement, man. Shout out to Hub. We moving.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Shout out to Hub, man. We got, you know what I'm saying, all from Washington all the way down to PDX and next California, we moving.
Everywhere.
How we moving, man. And hey, man, it's gonna be great. And the thing about it is it's a collective.
Absolutely.
We got a comedy union in a way.
Indeed.
Right now that's being developed and people gonna have to you know what I'm saying? Understand it. It's not that, you know what I mean? But at the same time, get involved. Ain't no, we ain't turning down nobody, man. Come on. But check your ego at the door though. We got some heavy niggas, some heavy hitters.
I had motherfuckers hit me up. I had motherfuckers hit me up after they see it. They're like, oh shit, people from Seattle hit me up. Call me like, damn, you guys trying to do some shit, like this whole shit, right?
Man.
I'm like, hell yeah, you involved too, bro. You up there too. Hit me up.
Exactly.
You want to be a part of it? Hey, tell me how I can help you be a part of this shit that's going on. That's it. Because everybody got connections. And you, I learned this from you. I'm gonna say it strictly. I learned this networking shit from you, bro. Because I see how you operate, see how you network. I'm like, oh, so this is comedy ain't just about being funny. Comedy's also about relationships and networking. So I had to learn how to network. I had to learn how to say, okay, I do this, I do that, instead of feeling like I gotta be humble. Don't speak about what you do, but speak about what you do to some people. Let some people know you do this.
Stay professional.
Let people, stay professional. But at the same time, it's one of these ways too. When somebody hits you and say, "Can you connect me with somebody?" If you got the means to connect them, just make the connection. You know what I mean? It'll work out if you trust it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some people that you're like, you're gonna be, but if you shady, I'm gonna be like, hold on, man, let me call this person and make sure I can do it.
Yeah.
But there's some people that can call me and be like, hey, man, can you connect me to so and so? Man, man, I'm gonna send a 3-way text between all three of us right now. Like y'all, anybody in this room can call me and be like, do you know this person? And you know what I'm saying? I work off phone, you know, IG and all the other stuff. But nigga, my phone got numbers in there that, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, bro. And you never know unless you need it. You know what I mean? And so, can you connect me to this? Yeah, man, let me shoot a 3-way text between y'all right now. I'll put myself on it and I'll send a little message. Take me out of this shit y'all niggas talk, because I don't need to be involved in this thread. This is between y'all, but I just want to connect. this person, both of y'all good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And take myself totally out of it.
Man.
My ego ain't so big that I'm like, oh man, I have to be involved in everything. No, nigga.
My whole East Coast run wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for G. For real.
Because that's how the
For
shit
real.
work, bro.
For real.
Like that's how the shit. I know motherfuckers that travel they travel from LA to Tacoma with a nationally headlining comedian. And nationally headlining comedian fuck with them. So therefore, if this person that travel with them fuck with me, therefore you gotta end with that motherfucker right there.
Right. When you come to Portland, when you come to Portland, man, let me get 5 minutes on the show if I can. Or when you come to Portland, just let me come and tap in with y'all.
Yeah, let me talk. Let me be
just put me in the room.
Yeah.
It's all good.
And I gotta say this, man. Shout out to Philadelphia because I loved y'all out there and y'all love me back. Shout out my boy Justin Lamar, man. I had a blast out there. We can't wait to get you out here in Portland, man.
No, shout out my girl Tata Sharice, man. Tata. That's one of my people, man. But also,
on fire.
We signed motherfuckers out.
Bro, Philly got some heavy hitters out there, bro. They got a helium out there too, though.
Yep,
bro,
they
they
do.
be rocking, bro.
Yes, they do.
Philly rock.
That man, okay, I got one more. So we all comics.
Baby,
we all performed at Helium before, and I know they had new management and shit like that. How do y'all feel about?
Shout out to Maya, man. I like her.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about how it was running in the past and how shit was operated? Because I got some shit that happened to me that would have it would have put me on a different platform with different people, but they was like they just ignored a nigga.
Yeah, well, this is what happened too, though, because you remember we also in Portland, and you remember all them damn comedians got together and they boycotted
Michael Rappaport,
old boy from
Higher
Learning, yeah, for him coming down here. Now, Michael Rappaport, I don't know him personally. I don't really care to, you know what I'm saying, follow him or you know what I'm saying, all the other shit. Like, he's not my cup of tea when it comes to comedy or you know what I'm saying, his opinion on life or whatever that is. But at the same time, though, everybody got their own audience, bro.
Facts.
So, you know what I'm saying? When Portland is big on that boycotting or canceling or trying to shut somebody down. Portland really they can't wait to find somebody to be against.
Shut down.
You know what I'm saying? It happens all the time.
Happened on Smoke Break.
It happens all the time. That's irritating. For me, that's irritating because just because you don't like something or you don't like what somebody has to say, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to have a conversation with them.
No, but they
put them on your program. Talk to them.
But put them on your program. But they you know they feel that they say, okay, you're uneducated. So the fact that you're uneducated, hate's coming your way. Hate's coming your way. I'm not gonna educate you. Just hate. You're a bitch. You're this. You're that. Just hate. Like what the fuck? If I don't know, why the fuck you hate me for not knowing? That doesn't make sense to me.
It makes no sense.
And that's Portland in a nutshell.
I don't know all of the I guess politics behind Helium, or I know how they operated before, but I never felt it any different than being in Portland in a predominantly white, city where that's what they're gonna push, that agenda.
Well, they just had to tighten up though.
I mean, I don't like I said.
When you got the comedians putting on a protest against your comedy club.
Yeah,
that's gonna make you be like, you know what? Fuck these local comedians, bro.
Yeah.
And it would make
this was before that though. This was before that.
But even all I'm saying though to that point is that I mean you have to be comfortable in your own skin, so to speak, when you're doing this type of thing for us, because I had just came to the conclusion that okay, there's only gonna be so many Lances, you know what I'm saying? There's only gonna be so many that they're actually gonna prop and respect and give that love. No matter how funny you are, or no matter how much you do, you got to be in this certain clique. I'm not a clique type dude. I'm a free thinker, so I find myself on the outskirts looking, sometimes, but I don't worry about that. As long as I'm giving what I give and I'm able to be myself, whether they validate and stamp that or not,
It's crazy too because once your ass leave Portland, it's fair game.
Right.
All of it.
I'm telling you.
All of it, bro. I've been invited.
It's his own discourse.
When I go out of town, bro, and somebody might see me do a set or something, or we be talking and chopping it up, and you know what I'm saying, just in conversation. Oh, bro, can you come over here and can you go? Or you know what I'm saying, I have a show somewhere. Hey, man, can you and it's just wide open, bro. You can just go and do whatever you want to do, and it ain't the same.
You travel. You. I think everybody's done comedy outside of Portland in this room, right? As a Portland based comic, when I travel out other places, people still see me do comedy. I get more of a welcome when I'm out other places. They be like, "Damn, how long you been doing this? 4 years? Damn, you only been doing 4 years. You got all this." Like they be like, "I like the way," and then they welcome me. here, I'm not gonna cap. Here, I feel welcome by y'all and some other people outside of this room, but the majority of it, nah, I don't. So that's why I'm always trying to travel. When I was in Texas, that shit was wild. I love Texas. I love that place. And I did comedy there, and I love doing comedy there.
That's why comedy is what it is. Like, but also, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Resurrection Day again. Jesus was a prophet without honoring his own land.
That's how it is.
So
that's how it works.
You hear your Portland-based comic, bro. You get water oversaturated or watered down here because you're always doing shows here. I live here, so you know what I'm saying? People are always calling and say, "Hey, man, can you come do this kind of?" Nope. The only reason why is because now, if you can see me 2 or 3 times a week, then what's gonna make you come to a show if I really throw one myself? You see what I'm saying? Because you can see me on this person's show, this person this person's show. So if I do a show here in Portland, like I go to open mics, nigga. I don't want to be on all these shows in Portland. I don't really care. And a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? I go to open mics to work out new jokes to take them somewhere else. Because if you can see me every week here in Portland, what's the mystique now? What's the
mystery,
you know what I'm saying? What's the mystery behind
that's
it?
True.
I throw a show, now I'm telling all these jokes that you didn't seen 14, 15 times because I got all these people pulling up. That's why, you know what I'm saying? People like, hey man, I couldn't make it to your show. Sorry. No, you didn't miss nothing. Oh God, you good. I'll let you know a show I want you to really be at.
What sucks for us is that it's hard to get on as a black comedian in Portland. But what also benefits us is that we deal with majority white crowds, meaning we are club ready whenever y'all are ready to book us.
Fact.
Right.
That's
fucking go.
Sure.
PDX got something to say.
But that was always like my thing, my caveat was that, you know, even just being out there, like I've been on a hiatus for probably about 6-7 months, you know what I'm saying, doing acting and other things that came my way, but also having a dad and stuff.
Yeah,
no
but
disclaimer.
You been a thespian though.
Yeah, I've been doing my thing on that level. But at the same time, even when I was just out there on the regular, it was one of the things that I had to just sharpen my own personal antenna was like, I would see cats, you know, falling out laughing. I'm doing crazy sets. But then, you know, I wasn't getting booked on shows and stuff. And I was like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? They put together some shows with 3 or 4 cats that I know couldn't hold a candle, but
no, they washed.
You know what I'm
say what it
saying?
is. A lot of comics in Portland are like, I'm not gonna say a lot of them are washed, but some of them are just washed, and you shouldn't be on shows. Go back to work.
Shouldn't be.
Fuck it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say what it is. Go back to work.
But people be propping them up to do certain things, and so I just learned like, okay, you know, I can't let my attitude or my, you know, gauge for that, you know, swayed me in any type of way as far as, you know, what it is. You the master networker. I like to think I network, but I don't kiss ass. I ain't really the type of cat to be, hey, man, you know, let me get on your show.
You don't got to kiss ass to network.
No, you got to talk. Networking.
You don't have to kiss ass to network.
But the thing about it is,
no, I'm not saying that you kiss ass.
No, I'm just saying,
I know for
networking and kissing ass is 2 different things, though.
Right.
Talking to somebody and keeping it, because sometimes I've been invited on shows because I cuss somebody out. I've been on my show because I just told him the truth. Hey, bro, whatever you did, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, that was foul. That was, you know what I'm saying, fucked up, whatever. It might have been something that happened between 2 people while we outside talking.
But you're scary, man. They probably was like, shit, I don't want him to whip my ass, so maybe I should just put him on the show.
No, it's just keeping it real. For me, my favorite way to network is just keeping it a buck. Right. If I can be honest with you, if I can't be honest with you, then I don't want to work with you anyway.
Right. Speaking of work, I gotta go to work.
All right, but let's go. We're gonna get out here just a second.
Sure.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, this we've been on some cold topics today.
Yeah, we've been running too.
One thing though that I want to talk about, we had to that was what we want to talk about. Kaylin Clark, $5 million, big 3.
I'm taking it.
You taking it or are you leaving it?
I'm taking it.
I'm on the Kendrick. I'm like, fuck the big 3. Nigga is just big me.
I think Caitlyn should take it. Only reason why I think she should take it because
you think she'll get buckets though?
Big 3, she gonna get what she gonna get, nigga. That's up to her.
She gonna ball.
I don't have a say in that. That's up to how she balls, nigga. This basketball.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna get out there and give it. She better give it her best effort, nigga, and do whatever she gonna do. But I think she gonna be up. She
I mean, buckets is buckets. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at a big 3 format, you know, as far as how they playing, you know what I'm saying? She could get hers, you know, in that level. But I think it's a bigger conversation. Shout out to Cube for being a visionary in the sense of opening up the platform for you know, females and men to have a equal playing field or platform for them to get on and make some money. I don't know how well she go do in the WNBA. I mean, those things still remain to be seen. Everything points like she's going to be the next best thing. And while the kitchen is hot, you know what I'm saying, you might as well cook up a little something. You know what I'm saying?
Man, the average salary in the WNBA, I think it's like $120,000. I think the top paid player in the WNBA is like $250,000 a year. I know electricians that make that.
Pay them girls. Pay them women.
If you got 5, you know what I'm saying, for real. Engineers, people who, you know what I'm saying.
And she can do both.
If you getting 5, you can't do both. But what she can do is this though. What she can do is go to the big 3 because they got them clauses in there. You can't if you work with one. The NBA is not gonna let her.
But she can do.
They both summer.
But why don't she just do one for 1 year and then hop to the WNBA
and then go to the WNBA? Yeah. And I think that is gonna be different too because now she's playing against like NBA talent, bro.
Yeah.
The big 3 has NBA talent in it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong; they just not on the NBA team. It's only so many people that can play on the NBA team.
55.
But no, some of them is young. Some D League, you got G League, you got people who, you know what I'm saying, instead of going to the NBA, instead of going to the development league or the G League for a couple years in order to get on the team, they're like, man, I'm just gonna go to the big 3 and do it. There's some young people out of college going to the big 3 too. Don't get me wrong, like, you know what I'm saying, it ain't just the older NBA players.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all of them. But then she also gets to have that tutelage too from them older NBA players. Some people that, you know what I'm saying, and then you know what I'm saying, get buckets. And I think it's gonna make her tougher playing against men, nigga.
Yeah. I mean, I can see
what I'm saying?
A win-win on all sides.
That's going to make her a crazy beast. She go to the WNBA doing different shit. So
windmills.
Yeah. I would say, no, she ain't dunking. She only 6'2", bro. That ain't
her game.
Lower that rim. Huh? We want to see dunks.
Lower that rim.
I know. No, I mean, you got
some that can dunk.
Brittany Griner is probably the best WNBA dunker I've ever seen.
Right, but we want to see more.
I know, but
that day is coming. I mean, I ain't gonna say, probably the next 5 to 10 years, I can see that happening. I mean, each generation evolves, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like,
evolution.
The game, if you look at the female game, look at the male game, they're still catching up as far as the athleticism, but I wouldn't be surprised. I've seen a couple college girls just in the tournament, hit a couple dunks. So it's coming.
It's coming.
If that's the case, then men gonna start jumping in the hoop.
Bye, bro. Hey, let's get out of here, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to 4 Black Dads, man. Like every week, man. It's always a pleasure, man. Thank y'all. Like, share, subscribe, tap in with us. We want to shout out to Halo Space for having us. Shout out to Black Rose for always tapping in and supporting us. You know what I'm saying? We do what they do. They opened up another location too.
Okay.
So Black Rose Liquor, they got one on 181st. They just opened up another one in Park Rose.
Nice.
So it's cool. Yeah.
Shout out to our guest, Diego, being in the building.
Shout out Diego Robinson.
Keeping my seat warm for me for a little bit there, sir.
Oh, God.
I just want to say I appreciate all you niggas. Like, for real.
I'm a ninja.
I appreciate you too. Shout out to all of us.
Mostly white. I'm a ninja.
Man, happy Easter. Shout out to my kids, man.
Check out the description. We got the Instagrams and all the other stuff in the description, man. Go ahead and tap in. Make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe all the time, man. Hit that notification button. Hey, this has been 4 Black Dads. I'm one of your hosts, G Wade, and to my left,
it is the Deacon, the Sneaker, the Pastor Laughter, E Island. To my Rizzy right,
Dooley. Shout out all my West Coast Dooley. Man. And to my right
is Kendrick Lamar over.
He left you, Drake. I'm sorry, Drake. I'm sorry, Drake, but you lost a side chick. You lost a side chick this time, Drake.
It's not the first time.
Not the first time you lost one. But Kendrick definitely took your side chick, bro. Sorry.
We out.
Yeah.